Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see, we got Barry, we got Heron Suda, we got Locke, we got Dracofeb. Glad to have y'all here. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Suda, already for the stretch. Oh my god. Make sure the back is limber before the stream starts. Thank you. I do appreciate it. But yeah, after a little bit of salt overdose from Elden Ring yesterday, I decided to do a little bit more of a vibe stream. Welcome on in, Geller. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, that does remind me. I gotta shout out the beans. Go ahead and at least shout out Gellert, Barry, Mixedbot. You okay? And then we have Locke, I believe, also streams. Go give them all a follow. Great beans, amazing beans. All right. So yeah, we're playing a kind of a more of a vibe game today. We will be playing Hydroneer, which is a game ostensibly just about mining and you know, just developing a horrifyingly massive mining operation. But yeah, welcome on in, Sue. Glad to have you here. I really appreciate it. Or go and create a new game. All right. And oh god, what is that motion blur? I hate it. Hold up. Hydro engineering. Turn off the fucking motion blur. Motion blur. Off. I don't know. Everything else seems fine. VSync probably should turn on for streaming. Multi-monitor now. Max FPS. I'll go ahead and cap it at like 60. That's much better. All right. So welcome to Hydroneer. Hello.
Don't mind me. I'm just mooching about.
Okay. Welcome on, Endeavor. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. So this game, we have a pail, and this plot of land contains, in theory, gold. Excuse me? Hello, what are the controls? I've never played this fucking game before. Oh, there's a jump. How do I control you? F, E? Oh, it's E. Why is it E? What is the mouse buttons aren't doing anything. All right. Okay, so we have fill with water and dirt. Use the brush to scrub for resources. Store resources, coins, water, and dirt. Pause E. You know, fair enough. Gotta get the full Markiplier force E. Question is then, do I have a shovel? Like where? Oh, it's a map. Hello. Dig site. Where am I? Am I the little jewel? Where am I? And I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna go into the river. There's supposed to be like a shovel somewhere, I think. I used the shovel to fill up the thing. Oh, here we are. We found it. The dull shovel. Huh? Why does he do that? Let me. Okay. So, God damn it. Where did the dirt go? It's the mine from Finding Nemo. I was like, if anyone has like pitch correction software, if you could turn it into like fucking Night of Nights, I'd be forever appreciative. Hello, yes, I would like to.
What does this button do? Please, please, do not push
Okay,
the
this,
button.
what
You
button
have
is
no
that? Oh
idea
god,
what it-
I've just got fucking butterfingers of. Oh, you okay? Well, the shark has been contained. I got iron ore. Excellent. A nugget of iron can be melted in the crucible into a bar or sold to the jeweler. You don't look like someone I can sell things to.
Bridgeport has a lot more items to purchase you can't find anywhere else.
This man has seen horrors beyond human comprehension. Look at him. Only horror lurks behind those eyes. Hello, yes.
Got the goods if you got the cash.
Oh, I don't got the cash. Where the fuck's the jeweler? He's got a bad case of money. Spout, welcome on in. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. I might turn off the music and just turn on my playlist.
The better the resources.
Thank you. Jeweler. Hi. The NPCs in this game are a little uncanny, but I appreciate the attempt to stylize. Hold up, we're just gonna turn off the music and we're gonna put on some jams. Let me go and give you a shout out, Spout, fellow bird tuber. Go give them a follow. Wonderful being, very fun streams. There we go. We got some jams. So yeah, this is atypical for my Tuesdays. Tuesdays are usually hang out with Marsh, but after
To go straight to our boys in armor.
oh, okay, not the right one. Oh, thank you so much. Have you doing well? I'm still getting over being a little sick, but otherwise I'm doing all right. Sell. Hello, yes. Great. I got 4 coins. I'm still getting over being a little bit sick. You know, trying to be cool myself. Ugh, it's the worst feeling. I'm just glad my voice held out long enough to get through most of the like play stream, like the stream for with Marshmallow Bears for a bit, because yeah, it would have been not great for my voice to decide to give out just then. Welcome on in, Scared It. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Get well soon.
Come have a gander.
All right, go ahead and I'll just leave you there, because was it C37? Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get a second bucket. We're working. Oh god, we need a pan, not a bucket.
Look at my goods.
Excuse me? What the fuck did you just say to me? Did you wanted me to see your goods? You know, with facial hair like that, he gets a pass. We might have a full recovery soon. I'm hoping so too. It's mostly just like a little annoying cough. I just wish it would like fully go away so I can go back to doing like voice acting stuff. Because that was a lot of fun. Admittedly, it's probably gonna be until like next week at the earliest, because Marsh also is probably recovering from that stream. This playlist is bopping. I'm glad you like it. I put in a lot of video game music. It does need a little bit of updating. Where the fuck did I put the bucket? You know what? That's the proper place for it. I need to update a little bit, including certain music from games we've played. Oh, hello. Uncut Emerald, excellent. Including some games we played on stream that have some bops. Because mostly it's a lot of games that I either haven't played on stream or have just played in like my own time. Oh, no, that's not the right button. Ooh, we got gold. Hog. Gonna drop it over here. But yeah, I need to at some point find more time to include some more songs, because there's a lot of really great music out there, and I love showcasing it with playlists. Get in the bucket. All right. So I'll be honest, the only thing I know about this game is watching oh, come on in, Libra. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. If you thought the playlist was boffin, wait until you've listened to this song for like 5 minutes. we got the rail bangers going on now. That's the good shit. All right. Oh. Where's the indicator? There's an indicator here somewhere. Now this is a jam. There's a reason on DA's stream now, whenever he, whenever this a remix of this comes up, he's like, "Starkey, please." I've scarred in many a soul with the ability of that redeem. Grossier, okay. Ooh, that's quite a bit of money. I think we still need more before we can get the Crucible and anything else that's actually useful. Oh my god, it's going. To be fair, it chose a good game to go for. Oh, there we go. And there's the curse of me acknowledging it. 17 iterations, pretty solid. All right, let me go ahead and actually put on the, there we go. Oh. But yeah, so at some point I'll need to go through the process of like actually sorting through music that I like and know is DMCA free, although it seems like Twitch just doesn't really care as much about DMCA nowadays, which I'm super down for, to be honest. DMCA is kind of stupid, or at the very least archaic. What are you? Iron ore. Great. Pick up the shovel. So yeah, at some point we will be adding more music. I also need to, because like part of it's like I want to order it. So like there's like a continuous vibe with up like, you know, peaks and valleys and stuff like that. Hold up, can I just like leave you in here and then just do a whole bunch of, no, you need to be in the river. That's your home. Your home is the river. Imagine someday this loop going on for like 15 minutes just to realize there's a bug that made it unable to end. I mean, I could do the math to find out what the probability of a 15-minute loop is. It's definitely very, very low. This is never gonna not be funny to me. He's just so deeply confused. This man has never experienced something as confusing as you asking him to put another shovel of dirt into the bucket. The voice actor did a great job. I think I got like a shiny thing in here. I got a lot of shiny things, but I got like one of the shiny crystals that you use to power everything in here, which is real good. Hopefully that will give me a lot of money. All right. Speaking of a lot of money, I'm rapidly approaching your location. Every second that you're not moving, I'm getting closer.
Run.
All right.
You know, digging deeper will get you the best results.
Excellent. Hopefully this is enough for a fire. Oh, I guess you just don't want the glowy crystal. That's cool. All right. All right. The question is, oh, I need a grinding stone. How much do I need? Hand sorter. Oh, God. Dull pickaxe. Saw. Cuts the metal bars clean in half. Dull shovel.
I got the goods if
Need
you
a
got
small
the cash.
furnace.
Huh?
No. My man, you can't be confused about everything in your life. You can't be me. I'm the only one who's allowed to be confused about everything going on with my life. Blacksmithing hammer. Okay.
Thanks for your business.
How much is this going to cost? Oh, God in heaven. Okay, the question is, can I at least start with the gem thing? Do I have enough for that? I do. Oh, with exactly one left. Hell yeah. We're gaming. Yeah, how's y'all's Tuesday going? Hopefully you've had a good week. It's going so far for me. It's a bit of a slower week. I'm sure much to the chagrin of my employers. Mostly just kind of stuck at work, so. And you know, it's just been kind of a slow. I say a slow month. This month's been fucking omega busy for me, but. I just attempted to draw right now. That's great. God, it's one thing. So if I had more free time, I'd love to get into art, but also,
Come have a gander.
free time cries. I'm gonna need you to stop talking to me. I don't. Why? A man has a thing to say every time I walk by. Concrete floor. Okay. Interesting. All right. I got distracted. But also, like, the major thing with me is just, like, because I'm not good at art, which means I have to spend a lot of time making sure it, like I can slowly figure out how it's supposed to look. Like, I can have the picture in my head, but, like, it takes forever for me to translate that cleanly into form. So I usually just end up like, well, probably just better to go. Your iron ore, fuck me. This week is going well for me too. I'm just vibing before going to sleep like 2-3 hours from now. Oh, for sure. To be fair, you're in you're not in Ukraine. You're in some Eastern European country. I can't remember what. I want to say it's. Oh, fuck me. Delos is, I believe, the one who's in Ukraine. Iron ore? No. You're from Poland. Okay. I would. Well, because I'm. It's a thing that annoys certain certain groups, like an American claiming to have heritage relating to specific locations. But you know, I do. But my last name is at the very least deeply Polish, so. And I grew up with a lot of like very, very Polish, like Lithuanian traditions, so. Excuse me? That's not. What in God's green earth did you do? I try to be cognizant of it, but basically, like, you know, I'm a big fan of like traditional like Polish cuisine because I grew up on it. Lots of pierogies, lots of golumkis, halishkis. All very very earthy food. Excuse me. Get in the bucket. I think it's also where my very, very deep love for mushrooms comes from. Mushrooms, low-key, wonderful ingredient. Gold. Gold ore. You also gold ore? Cloutium ore. A nugget of cloutium can be melted in a crucible into a bar sold to the jeweler. Okay. Yo, if we found the fucking internet clout, it's in Hydroneer. I love enoki mushrooms. I've never had enoki. Unfortunately, my supermarket is very limited with the different types of mushrooms they have. But make do. Or well, you learn to make do at the very least. lots of bellows, lots of white button mushrooms. I try to whenever I can find shiitakes, I try to grab those. Although shiitakes are notably more expensive, like they're also like usually worth it. So for me they're like more of an they're like a fancy dish. Like I want to practice with like a slightly cheaper mushroom before I try something with like a shiitake, because I actually want to like make proper use of the ingredients.
Don't mind me. I'm just.
Don't mind me. I'm just mooching about. Okay, I wasn't minding you. Why did you?
Crafted product. Fetch hefty prices.
My guy, if you didn't want me to mind you, why did you talk? Why did you say things with your mouth? That's the fastest way to make me mind you, is to say something. Oh, that fucking reminds me of actually a story from Chicago, from my trip to Chicago. We ended up taking the subway in Chicago. And, oh god, so this, we ended up, you know, because it was the subway, there was like, you know, there was some buskers, and this one guy who was, I feel so bad, like, telling the story, because he was, like, definitely, like, destitute. But he was clearly smoking some, like, you know, not cigarettes, it was probably weed. And he was in a wheelchair, he rolled up to us, he's like, he started doing, like, comedy bits. And mind you, it's me, Chill, Tasano, and Marsh, so 4 gay people. And at one point, he was talking like, oh, any of y'all got girlfriends? Like, you know, trying to find like a common ground to make bits about. And, you know, Marsh like was just like, yeah, I just recently broke up with mine. Because, you know, the stuff happened, but basically, he's like, oh, okay. You know, he's like, oh, I get how it is. Like, I understand that. None of you is gay, right? and I look over at Chill, and Chill is bewildered. Chill is like, oh god, here we go. and so, welcome on an asshole. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, so Chill looks over to me, and we're just all holding our breath, and oh my god, and then he proceeded. To be fair, the joke wasn't even like it wasn't even homophobic, but it was definitely like the kind of thing where it's like, oh good, this can only go so well. I want to say the joke was something along the lines of like, how do you know if you're how do you know that you're at a gay barbecue? All the hot dogs taste like dick. Like, that was the joke. Which, like, not that funny, but also like not as hateful as it could have been. But it was just as hysterical. Like, there are 4 gay people you are interacting with, and none of us are willing to admit to talk about it because we. It's oh my god. Anyways, don't go to Chicago. It's not worth it. To be fair, we ended up going to the. That was on our way. The funniest part about that is that we took the subway to go to a gay bar. We were going to Two Bears in Chicago, and this random homeless guy is just like, you want to hear a joke about the gays? Oh, life has a sense of humor. Yeah, it has to. And then the next day we ended up going to Boys Town, which I highly recommend Boys Town, Chicago. That place was bumping. We ended up going to a Marsha realized afterwards that up until like recently, I've only ever like clothes shopped with my mom, which like makes the experience extremely painful and unpleasant because, you know, parents and clothing. But I had my first experience clothes shopping with other friends, and also put the fucking shovel down, my guy. Also, those friends happen to also be gay, so that was a wonderful experience. But anyways, I got distracted. Marsh took us to a store, which was like it was the sketchiest location for a store I've ever fucking seen. It was legitimately in a back alley, like behind, like next to a cafe, and like it looked like, you know, like in like comic books when there's like the alleyway, and it's like oh, like, you know, the protagonist is getting chased and he gets chased in this alleyway that has no exit. It looked like that, but there was a 1,000 signs that was like, there's a store this way, go, like, you know, go hop in the store. And that store was actually like really fun, but as it turns out, it was very decidedly a store more oriented towards lesbians. Apparently, I don't know what differentiates. Maybe they had Subarus parked out front. Is Subaru the lesbian car? One of the cars is the lesbian car. I want to say it's Subaru. I have no idea, I'm afraid. That's fair. It's definitely the history of capitalism and LGBT rights is very weird, because you have shit like, hold up, okay, let me actually make sure I'm getting this right, because this is such a funny story about, okay, Google, what's the lesbian car? What is known as the lesbian car? Okay, it is Subarus. So Subarus are the archetypical lesbian car, and they're like, yeah, we just,
But you need a keen
like,
eye
Subaru
for
knows.
lightning.
Like, even back in the 40s, when like that was a problem, they're like, yeah, we can't do anything about it, because like if they tried to like market themselves towards, like, you know, straight women or like men, it would just end up being like, well, the market is dead. So you end up having Subaru being like the biggest, basically pride car, just by value of the fact that it's like, well, it's their niche. How much can I buy everything here? There's no way I can buy everything here, right? No. Why is this the default I don't know how to use things noise? Are you offering me goods for your cash? We'll talk. We'll talk later. Yeah, we're doing a nice vibe stream today, which I appreciate. Oh, put down the fucking shovel. I swear to God. If it isn't clear at this point, I'm still getting used to the controls. Sorry for responding after a while. Basically doing two things at once now. Weird to think about Polish cuisine as something foreign. I also love how word pierogies is a plural version of pierogi, when in Polish version of this word pierogi are plural for pirog. Oh, I actually didn't know that. I don't speak Polish. I tried learning Polish. It's a bit difficult. Welcome on in, cats. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Hold up a moment. I'll go to shout you out because you're not gonna do it yourself, you absolute beta. This is a joke. This is a joke. Where?
What does
Iconic.
this button do?
Welcome on, it's Lucky Buddy. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it.
Do not push the button. You have no idea.
Love you, cats.
The ball's hardened.
Well, welcome on, it's Lucky Buddy. Thank you for making the balls harden. Cats, we bully because we love. But yeah, welcome on in. Glad to have both of you here. We were just talking about lesbian cars and pierogies. But like, you know, normal conversations in here. Opening the stretch. And the hydrate. And welcome on to Caster Next. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Excuse me, did the nut not go off? Oh god damn it, Beakabot. Did Beakabot break again? Hold up. Okay. Yep, there it is. They're being called a lesbian once despite not constituting as one. One of my favorite like bits is like the stories about like the twink or the like the femboy gay and the butch lesbian who are flirting with each other despite not ostensibly being into each other, because they think, you know, the lesbian thinks the femboy is a woman, but the twink thinks the butch is a man. I love it. It's great. It's iconic. There we go. Also, welcome on to Cash Nexus. So sorry if I didn't catch it earlier, but welcome on in. Glad to have you here. Oh, that's right. I think I noticed you, but then I was like, God damn it, Beakabot. Twitch is just snapping in half, so everything is breaking. We are currently vibing with some chill-axed tunes. Pick up the shovel. Stop humming at the ground. They both turn out to have massive senses of humor. Humongous senses of humor. All right. Hopefully this will be enough. Try to get all the tools so I can actually like me when I'm about to what do you want? Where do you want it? All right. Thanks for the advice. I didn't ask. L plus ratio plus didn't ask. Plus you're an NPC, plus you're stuck in place. Voice acting is a funny thing sometimes. God, yeah, voice acting is a lot of fun. I wish I were good at it.
You won't find better prices than these.
That was mostly a joke before anyone gets on my tail. Admittedly, I did watch back the the thing we did on Marsha's stream, and it was definitely there I had good moments and I had some pretty rough moments. Definitely at the very beginning, I could hear how tense I was, and I'm like,
Looking for something?
probably could have used a little bit more relaxing, because yeah, I sounded like I was about to shit myself, and honestly, mood. I do it. I kind of do it if I'm more confident, but like I have other things to focus on. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you have to kind of figure out where your like how much time you're willing to spend on stuff. And for me, it's actually relatively high priority because it's in the same vein as streaming. How do I? Huh. Look better suited for short-term stuff, if that's even a thing. There's probably demand for like short-term voice acting, just like one-off characters. A lot of times there'll be one-off characters that you can get people to voice act for. The problem is finding, you know, quality people who are willing to do short-term stuff. All right. I just realized the hammer is probably for the anvil, isn't it? Come to me, hammer. Blacksmithing hammer used as an anvil to create weapons and jewelry. Hit the anvil with the required resources on top. The butch lesbian fanboy thing could be like that one piece of art where it was a butch anthro lady wearing a shirt that said Bussy Destroyer or something. I don't know the details of how it went, but Polish and English are like completely different families of languages. That makes it hard to learn them, even if I'm, in my opinion, not knowing English in 2023 is throwing a living in the one world. That's a great description. You're throwing, Stewie. You gotta learn how to speak English.
Huh?
No, put down the fucking anvil. How much do I have? 16? Pretty sure one character is just voiced by other actors that are already there. Saves time and money. That's the thing. I actually like listening back. I was able to hear my own voice for like the side characters I voiced, and it was actually not bad. My guy, you know your prices are better. Better shut the fuck up. I give my secondary character voice acting a solid, like, you know, 6 out of 10, as opposed to my main character voice acting, which was, you know, probably like a 5. There's room for improvement. You sounded good, Starkey. Welcome on in, Carl. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I did notice that I was honestly a little quiet, so I'm wondering if Marsh was expecting me to be like louder and more boisterous. Place down can heat up crucibles and...
Huh?
What? Okay. Okay, god damn it. How did I do this? Alright, so we're making gold. But yeah, there's I consider it for a first time voice acting, it was alright. There's room for improvement. So I'm gonna keep improving. And also hopefully next time I actually do any proper voice acting, I won't be fucking sick or coming off the remnants of being sick. Because that was deeply unfortunate timing, and it was just just truly my luck in a nutshell. All right, give me gold. Give me gold. Are you gold? You are actually gold. Let's go. Are you melting? I guess not. Oh. That's how that works. Did you already break this game after 30 minutes of playing it? I break this game a couple of times. I accidentally placed the furnace in the ground, so you know. But we're working with it. We're working with it. We're vibing. Ooh, more gold. Love it. I mean, fair. I have an uncanny ability to break games. I break them. I will break you. I break the game. This is because I am still like coming off of being slightly ill. This is the optimal time for me to do the growly, scratchy voice. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. The same anytime I'm looking for what the game would want me to look for, I always end up doing some boundary break shit. I don't know. I really should be QA because I find ways to break things all the time. Nope. Stop. Oh, I actually got a gem in there, I think. Let's go. More gold ore. Love it. Welcome on in, Dirkson. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And then I think this is a gem. Uncut sapphire. Where's my thing? Did it fall into the fucking river? Where is it? I got the cutter. Oh, here you are. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now what if I... Okay. Gold bar. Excellent.
What does this button do? Please, please, do not push the button. You have no idea.
So what button are you even pressing? Oh, you turn on my radio. I already have the You already had the radio on. How'd you turn on the radio again?
Rock FM, where we play nothing but rock, rock, and more rock. This ain't your granny's station.
I hate this song. Oh fuck. Okay. Excellent.
Those Panklang brothers are
Panklang brothers are a bit dodgy. Thank you, random NPC. I don't. Oh, hold up. Did the game fucking crash? Hold up. The game froze. Hold up. Hold up. Oh no. There we go. What was that save? Excuse me? That save was like, hold up. I know you're trying to live your life. But let me just go ahead and scare the shit out of you. I had my fucking vibes checked by the game, and my vibes were found to be lacking.
Have more water pressure, and your
Go
machines
back.
will fare better.
Spanner. Forged iron harvester. How much are you? Wait, is this... Oh, this is just... I own this truck, I guess. Let's go. Hell yeah. This is my truck. I'm assuming this is my truck. If it's not, no one tell anyone. No snitches.
Take a look at my goods.
Take a look at my goods. My first fishing pole. Sure. We'll probably get the anvil first. Oh, shit. I actually had enough. I had exactly enough, I think. Let's go. Is that shouldn't run in magic? Isn't this medieval times? There's like magic. There's like these magic crystals that glow, and they're glowy magic crystals, except they started morphing to the fucking ground, I guess. Can't have shit in Magic Detroit. Alrighty, gold ore. Love it. Nope. Okay, so how the fuck do you work? Okay. What is... Okay, so crystal... Okay. I guess, sure, we'll try to make a thing, I guess. Magic Detroit, you mean Raya Lucaria? That's actually, you're not wrong. That is basically what that is. Low. Iron ore. Thank you for your presence. You're really helping out. Excuse me, where the fuck did my everything go? Excuse me? What? Oh wait, that's right. I threw the first iron ore out. I was like, that was the second thing I did. I should have gotten anything. More iron, more gold ore. We'd love to see it. How did I do that? I definitely like triggered the like enter the water sound effect multiple times. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I break games well. We'll snap this game in half like a little babo. I wonder if dropping a bucket in the river to build is an intended way of doing this. Good question. Efficiency. We've increased efficiency substantially. Put down the fucking shovel, man. This also works? It does. No, that's... I've developed the big IQ. Put down the shovel. I have incredible IQ and not a single brain cell to drop the shovel with. No, that's... Put down the shovel. We're going fast as fuck, boy. Even bigger idea, put the furnace underwater. The furnace is currently stuck underground. I need to unbury the furnace. I hate it here. Nope. Nope. Pick up the shovel. I fucked it up. I fucked up which button press. Full door. Excellent. Full door. Excellent. No gems. Sag. Oh, wait, I did. Excellent. Well, this game is just simply a vibe cane turned into how many times can we break this game? We must break it. This game must know suffering. But you know, this game already, I'm sure, has experienced immense suffering at the hands of people like Let's Game It Out, who is just a wild guy. He literally helped developers figure out how to optimize their game by making a save file that fucking broke the frame rate. All right, hammer. Okay, so I just... This isn't working. Why you no work? Do I need to unlock the second level of anvil? Do I need to train my skills by making just normal weapons first, mayhaps? We will see. There's definitely... Yes, I was right. There was a piece of iron here. Nope. Sure, let's go with the knife. We hit the anvil with the required resources on top. Iron bar. Yes, I have the required resources. They're on top of the anvil. Creates weapons. Select a chalk outline. Place materials on the anvil's face. Bars must be hot. Can Is it not enough? Do I need more iron? What are you trying to tell me, game? Oh, fuck me. I guess I need more iron. All right. Back to shoveling. Where did I put the shovel? Where's anything? They're just throwing everything everywhere. I was so excited. I was so excited to make a fucking amulet. The game was like, no, you can't. And now I lost my shovel. Brother, where the fuck's my shovel? Oh, here we are. There we go. Oh God. See if we can kind of level this out. They've created a fucking minefield.
Huh? Huh?
There has to be a more efficient way than the way I'm currently doing this, right? We need a better furnace? Possibly. The iron does seem to be getting cold pretty quickly. I feel like this is just a microcosm of me. I want to play a vibe game. I'm going to bring out the fucking spreadsheet so we can min-max this vibe game. Yeah, it's a vibe game. That doesn't mean we can't be brutally efficient. Should be able to just melt the iron bar down again, right? Excellent. Excellent. Side World? Yep, this it's from Deltarune. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger. Maybe now I can. Nope. Let's check the shop. This automation stuff would be nice.
I got the goods if you got the cash.
Mining helmet. Press 2 to wear while looking at mine. While looking at helmet. Place down can heat up crucibles and bars for crafting. Okay, so it can heat up the bars for crafting, so I think it's probably just a case of I need to get more iron before I can craft anything. Song cures my depression legit. Saw.
Thanks for your business.
What does this button do?
Oh, it's looking,
Please, do not
looking out
push
here pressing the button as
You
usual.
have no idea what it...
Okay. Oh. Well, you activated the shopping cart thirst trap.
Take a look at my
I don't know how to. I don't know what to dripped out shopping cart. I don't know how to.
Sure, I'm hungry.
Oh, you want? Okay. 11 cut tomato, soup bowl. Okay. Sure. I don't know. Wait, is that a Biedronka? Wait, is this a Biedronka shop from Poland in this video? Oh, that makes sense actually. That explains the hard bass in the background.
God damn it, Leo!
Hello,
What
Bear.
the
Welcome
hell
on
are
in.
you
Thanks for
doing?
being here. I really appreciate it. Hold on, I'm gonna get shit out for We're gonna shit out for Hello, Bear.
Leo! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
God damn, Silken Bunny. You keep getting caught by the Automod. What Leo is that? That's so I believe the original sound clip is from the Ghost Stories dub. The legendary Ghost Stories dub. I wasn't even being horny. You were being at least a little horny. Like 5%. The legend, exactly. Automod is homophobic is what it is. Automod is definitely homophobic. But yeah, at least the reason I have it. Oh, that's right. The mod doesn't even let people say monster fucker. You're right. It doesn't. The reason I have it is because me and Marsh played Echo, and Marsh passed on that audio clip to me. And it was like, and it's been there. It's been there basically since. There will come a day where I have to replace it because I will run out of redeem slots. And that'll be a sad day. A sad day indeed. Yeah, we're just vibe streaming today. Leo, oh my sweet Leo. I was just explaining Echo lore earlier. Oh yeah, Echo lore is wild. Admittedly, I haven't played TSR. I have no plans on playing TSR. It doesn't look that. Yeah, I'm from what I've seen of the writing, it has problems. Because you got a problem with true love between a bottom, a top, and their monster. I kind of don't like TSR. You're in good company then, because it seems like a lot of people I talk to are like, yeah, TSR's character designs are amazing. The writing is a problem. So, yeah. Like, I haven't read it, so I can't really speak on that. As part of the Echo streams, we did read the very, very beginning of TSR on stream. Up until basically we saw Nick, because Marsh was like, yo, you want to see Nick? And I'm like, hell yeah, I do. I want to see that big badger friend. And then we stopped after that, because apparently the immediate next scene is a blowjob. Like, it has the issues the original Echo didn't have, but I won't go into detail because one, spoilers, and two, I kind of don't want Twitch to come and kill me. Understandable. Nick is a husband? Exactly. Nick is great. Is it a BJ to Nick? I don't think so. I think it's just a random side character. It does make me like, I don't know. There's ways to tactfully include sex in writing, and from what I've heard, there are some less than tactful ways they include sex in the writing of TSR. I would say that Dear Lord Flynn's deserves so much better. Yeah, to be fair, Flynn also just Flynn's great. Also, Flynn just fucking actually interact with people in a way that doesn't piss them off. You know, you get a lot more, it's like that saying, you catch a lot more flies with honey than with vinegar. Oh, well, Nick deserves one. Oh my god. So somebody out here like, Nick had better be getting a blowjob or I'm going to have to serve him. It is a matter of national security. Oh, excuse me? Wait, do I have... This might be enough. I don't know how I feel like he interacts with people, makes no sense, seems to be willing to listen to him, including the very character who's going to psychology. He's just he's just like an angry leaning character. Who said I wasn't gonna give him in the first place? You know, fair enough. Fair point.
Point proved. Oh, okay, well, the Borb has been summoned. I've been Borbed. How dare you Borb me in this moment where we're talking about TSR. And I'm sorting ores. You don't look like you're Cloutium ore, that's right. You pay me an exposure. Alright, gold ore.
So got a lot of pent-up anguish he doesn't know how to deal with, and naturally he's angry because a lot of people are considering how he feels. That's fair. I still think far and away the best character from Echo is Carl. And it's not close. It's not close. Next best is like... I think Flynn would be next best. And Flynn doesn't even remotely compare. That's the way I see it. Anyway, it's beyond his heartening arc. Well, to be fair, in his ending, he kind of... It kind of like... The entire point of his ending is like, hey... At some point... you know, at some point, curiosity and a desire for knowledge is just gonna burn you, and aka, it literally burned him.
The more I'll pay for it.
That's actually a substantial amount of gold, my god. With a tall, chubby, big-tittied crocodile waitress.
The old orb,
That wasn't a character in Echo, I don't think. Are you thinking Janice? Piss Queen herself, Janice?
Hey, Blood, you won't find better prices than these.
That's what makes it kind of Harding's lack of closure is kind of giving the poor guy up the wall. I'm trying to figure out what's being discussed. Oh, we're talking about Echo, the furry visual novel, which is, fair warning, it is just straight up a horror visual novel. That only shows up at the end of Jenna's route, not to spoil. Yeah, okay, no, I guess that's fair, because we do have new peeps in the chat who have never read it. We have read that on stream, so. Hello, yes, how do I use you? I guess I can't use it because it's not dark outside. Should my bad I didn't spoil too much? No, it's all good. I'm pretty laid back on spoilers. Because I'm like of the opinion that, you know, spoilers devoid of context don't bother me because it's like I don't know what I'm missing out on, basically. Like, it could be one partner on top of exploring the, oh my god.
Get this here drilled down low for the good stuff.
Take a look at my goods.
Take a look at my goods. Is the only thing I got. Forged iron pressure water tank.
Hey there.
Forged iron intake.
Looking for something?
Valve hook. Cork. Stops the passing of water or logic.
Got the goods if you got the cash.
I get it. Stop talking. I beg of you.
Thanks for your business.
Instruction hammer. To lock down items, right click to unlock. No more picking them up by accident. That actually seems quite handy.
Looking for something?
Not using your bed and water close to your work bucket, where's the efficiency? You know what? Fair point.
One day, I will buy a shiny new truck. Looking for something?
I do wish we could purchase these in bulk faster.
Don't mind me. I'm just mooching about.
You having fun there? I'm just Morbin. Don't mind me, Morbin in the Corbin.
The deeper you dig, the better the resource
Forged
is.
iron harvester. Ooh, a cemetery. Are there dead people here?
What does this button do? Please, please.
Someone's
do not
pressing the
push
button.
button. You have no idea
Which
what it...
better not be pressing the button that awakens the dead people. Oh,
Now, Perry will vomit down your throat.
well, congratulations, Silken. You are now going to have the heavy vomit down your throat.
Hey, up, lad.
Stock market. Demand. The demand for fish is down. Got an ad as soon as I pressed the button. Iconic timing. Buy what? Water filter hook. What do you mean I need water filters? Fish bucket exclusively stores fish. Magnifying glass displays durability of items which take damage. Bisexual.
Brothers are a bit dodgy.
Oh my god.
Hey there.
I'm hating that redeem. Why did I add that redeem? That was a mistake. It was ill-advised. Someone should have stopped me. No one stopped me. Why does no one ever stop me? You know what? Let's just do a lot of fishing. Let's turn this into a fishing simulator. This is a simulator about gold. Fuck that. We're fishing. Make it so there's a muffled filter. I could apply like a high pitched, it would be a low pass filter. I don't actually even know that would be that difficult now that I'm thinking about it. This is a hell of your own making and chat plays part of Charon. You know what? That's fair.
Don't mind me. I'm just mooching about.
Wait, there's like a way I can buy pellets, isn't there? Oh god.
I reckon.
I'm very
all
lost.
me.
I'm very lost. Hold up.
Don't mind me. I'm just mooching about.
We buy the fish bucket. Excellent. And if we buy fishing pot, excellent. Also, Charon from Hades, he's hot. I like to imagine, wait, hold up a moment. I just, the brain cells, my two brain cells that are currently working, just put the fucking, just rub together. Silken. Charon from Hades is literally just bones. He's just bones and gasping breath. What do you mean he's hot?
Hey, up, lad.
Hey, up, blood.
All right, let's see if this path is faster.
Mind me, I'm just mooching.
I'm trying to go fast, like Sonic. Where the fuck? Is that it? That's it. That looks like it. I mean, he has normal-ish looking arms and hands. Yeah, Sans is just bone twos, but every 14-year-old girl was thirsting over her known Tumblr. And that was also a problem. Let me... How do I use you? All right, we're fishing. With this Sonic speed. Sonic speed! Excuse me? But Tisiphone is hotter. Token. You're literally going after the two characters that don't speak a language. That's you can't pass the Harkness test if you can't actually communicate to get consent. Tisiphone does speak. She says murder and murderer and then eventually Zagreus. She's got a fucking vocabulary you can count on your left hand. How do I know if this is working? Rank 1 pull, cast an... Oh, there we go. Sure, that works fine. That just works out. So, it's time to dish. She could speak through sign language, you never know. I guess to be fair, being into Tisiphone is less of a problem than being into Electo. Fish this. Welcome on in, Goldie. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Go and shut out Goldine real quick. I said it both ways, so now everyone can be wrong. Or everyone can be mad. What's wrong with Electo? She wants to fucking take your skin off. That is Electo's one and only motive, is to remove all bodily flesh. Also, is to say there isn't telepathy involved either. Okay, and you're I see no problem. I don't mind overprotective, but I definitely mind will actively hurt me themselves. Oh shit, you got a fish? We are increasing efficiency. Haha. Get it? Because we're fishing. It's just falling directly into this bucket are making my efficiency meters going crazy for some reason. We're starting our fishing empire today in this game about digging up gold. Oh, that was that wasn't even a shrimp. I think that was a prawn, or like a crab, crawfish, lobster, something. Oh fuck me. Wait, hold up. I think if I stand slightly to the left, it'll fall in more directly. There we go. It's perfect. So I have optimized the game. The game is now optimized, which means now I can focus on chat. How's it going, chat? How you doing? You doing good? You vibing? What can I say that will start problems in chat? Wait, what's wrong with Megara? There's nothing wrong with Megara. Megara? Meg? I'm just gonna go with fucking Meg. I don't speak Greek. There's nothing wrong with her. Of the three Furies, she is definitely the least problematic sister to horn after. That being said, I'm also just not into tsunderes. I've gone on record. There's a clip of me pointing this out, but tsundere is just the opposite energy of dad energy, and I'm more into dads than tsunderes. Actually, you know what? That's a topic that'll probably get chat heated. I want to say it originally was in context about Leomon. That like Leomon is because I've never seen Digimon. My understanding is like Leomon is very much the tsundere character archetype, and it's like I don't know. Tsunderes just strike me as being like it's kind of inherent to their design, but it's just like very kind of emotionally immature. I constitute as a tsundere sort of, but I have a type and it's literally anything bigger than me. All I know is that Leomon is like keeps dying. It's like I don't know. I tend to be the kind of person who's like I'm not here to play games. If I'm actually like interested in a relationship, I'm just gonna acknowledge that shit. Because it's like human communication is fucking hard.
Rats.
Welcome on. Oh.
Where the rats?
What's up, Chris?
Stocky, I'm concerned about that Borb. He's an alter reality version of you that wants to rule the world with Borbs. I think we should seal him away somehow.
You're gonna have to talk to Twiz about that. Twiz is the one who unsealed it. I don't know what he did. The Borbs were sealed away, and then Twiz waddles in here, and there's Borbs everywhere, and they're invading other people's streams. They're becoming other people's Borbs. I fear no man, but those things, they scare me. Borb. Borb. Do do do. We got a lot of fish in here. Let's keep going. No such thing as too many fish. Well, like, except for when we inevitably, you know, extinctify multiple fish by overfishing them. At that point, we've probably fished up too many fish. We're definitely, we're fucking creating Cthulhu in this bucket, though. Crab Cthulhu. Imagine Cthulhu, but the size and shape of a small crab. I think being intellectual to Tiffany is better than people romanticizing actual murderers. That's also a problem, which is obvious. Creating the incomprehensible, exactly. It's just shapes. Remember when fucking remember when the Ted, or no, it wasn't the Ted Kaczynski. Who was the murderer that got like a Netflix documentary and everyone was simping after him? Oh, who was it? Starkey, the fuck with the physics video. I wasn't ready to laugh or cope or see as hard as I did. Oh, come on in, Monkey. Thank you, movie guy. I really appreciate it. The game should have the option to melt Cthulhu ingot or something. You mean all of them? No, specifically. Oh God, who was it? It was the guy who ate people. Jeffrey Dahmer? Yes, it was Dahmer. The one who murdered the gay POC? I think it was specifically women that he murdered. And ate. But it was like everyone, like when that was airing, they're all like, "Oh, he's so attractive, he's so handsome." It's like, no, that's the problem. You're falling for the problem. You thinking of someone else? You've heard the Boston Bros that people thirsting over? Oh, what? It's like the people who read 50 Shades of Grey are like substantially more likely to end up in an abusive relationship. The people who read and enjoyed 50 Shades of Grey are substantially more likely to be in an abusive relationship. The media needs to stop glamorizing killers. It really does, but like, unfortunately, it's probably not, because glamorizing killers makes money. It literally looks like the results of pressing random in character creator. Oh my God! Holy shit! That is brutal. Holy fuck. Also they need to have their face to their news stories. It's just be like, well, like just don't name the, like, don't. It's like all those studies is like, hey, if you say the name of the person who committed the mass shootings, people are more likely to commit mass shootings. Like, just stop talking about them. Acknowledge this tragedy, but don't be like, hey, yes, a random psychopath number 5, you know, did a mass murder, and then move on with your life. Because like, if you start attaching names and faces to these people, you're turning into a story, and like at that point it becomes something people admire after, even if it's not good. He somehow looks incredibly ugly and incredibly basic. Some girls legit said they wanted to be killed by him. Like, girl, that's a serious problem. At what point we've reached fucking horseshoe theory for ironic simping and millennial desire for death. It looks like his rendering didn't finish. The problem is I have to make the story to keep people on topic. Yeah, that's the problem. It's also incredibly offensive to the families. It really is. It's just. It's like, God, I wish he would. God, I wish he would kill and eat me. Wait, do you really think he's that attractive? No, I just desire death. Evan Peters is decent looking, but in show, ew. Homie looks like someone made a Muppet, but got the proportions wrong. Oh my God. I don't know, I've never seen it. I don't really watch, I basically absorb popular media through cultural osmosis, which is why stuff like when a show that's super hyped goes horribly wrong, I'm fucking living, because everyone's pissed and everyone like makes coping memes on Twitter. Like the Dahmer documentary had no consent from the families. Yeah, that's extremely gross. You should probably ask your families for consent. I love being mean to people who deserve it. It's very cathartic. I'm sorry, is that toxic? Depends? If you're mean to people who aren't going to change, I don't think it's toxic. If you're mean to people, if you're like doubling down on people who like made an understandable mistake, like they're shitty people, but they like, you know, there's actually potential for them to learn and develop, then I think that's maybe a little bit closer to toxic. I like reading about heroes and mystery, but simping for them is just very concerning. Is it cathoxic? How did I read that? How did I read that properly the first time? I read that properly the first time, and my I'm taking the W on that one. I got distracted. We were talking about God, Dahmer, murders. I don't know. It's just, it's very concerning behavior. Oh, that's right. The killer who murdered POC and the girl sleeping for him. We aren't racist. We just like him. Joke on Chthonic concerning belonging to or inhabiting the underworld. It's, I don't know. It is concerning the degree to which people will go for like fucked up and unhealthy. You know, I blame TikTok. TikTok is like the example of it right now, but I think even if TikTok were gone, we would still have these problems. Because I hate TikTok so much. I need to start an Instagram because currently TikTok is like my only major means for discovery, and apparently Instagram is like a little bit better for that. Admittedly, the major issue with Instagram apparently is that it fucking forces you to find your family's accounts on Instagram, which is annoying, and I wish it wouldn't do that. I think the only person who would realistically have an Instagram account is my sister, who's probably okay with me being a furry. There are Facebook thirst groups for the boss. No fucking shot. No fucking shot. There was Facebook thirst groups for the Boston bomber. I don't know. Instagram is surreal. I don't prefer it either. Well, like it's kind of the unfortunate situation about like making content online is at some point you have to go to the shitty websites that have good discoverability. Like, I'm never gonna blow up on YouTube. That's just not gonna fucking happen because YouTube's discoverability is garbage, and also YouTube is a garbage platform. You still don't have your TikTok and other socials and social sections on the stream. That is a good point. I should probably add those at some point. And Twitter's unusable. Yeah, Twitter is currently self-destructing. In terms of streaming platforms, Twitch is a lot better than YouTube, and Twitch is still not great. Holy shit, it's Hydroneer. It is. Why does this look you think to yourself, why does this look familiar? I guess it's just funny to see a post of a dude like screaming to a Walmart speakerphone, and the caption is just, "I got a new car today, lol." Just making OnlyFans. I'm sure it'll blow up there, especially with that booty. Oh my god. Welcome on to Dalos. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I have joked about there's jokes in my IRL friend group about starting an OnlyFans and just showing bird feet. But that's also a lot of effort to go through for a joke. I don't have time for that shit. Oh, it's just me. Welcome on in. Thanks for the hydrate. I really appreciate it. Feet scandalous. I feel like... Oh, thank you for the stretch. Brutal legend hair. Slim Thicks got me quaking. Chat apparently. Oh my god. I feel like... Do I need to make you an OnlyFans? No. You do not need to do that. There are many things you could describe as a need, and making me an OnlyFans is not on that list. Oh, these fish. These fish. Fish. So you're gonna do it then, lol? You know what? Fuck it. I've already said so many ridiculous shit about things I'll do if I hit partner. If I ever hit partner, I'll make an OnlyFans. It'll be bird feet. I just realized by being semi-active in chat, not just silently lurking, afraid about the hydrate and stretch redeems. Well, morning, hello. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Huh? Oh. Add that to the fucking list of things I'll do if I ever hit partner. Including, I think getting a Starkey Talon emote, Starkey Gasm emote, IRL, like, face reveal. I'll let Papa make a fucking TikTok dish for me. Time to make Starkey partner. Guys, I'm showing my boob on stream if you subscribe and follow Starkey. The body pillow experience. Oh my god. God, there's. I guess now we have to add. We have to add. And we'll make an OnlyFan if if I hit partner.
What does this button do? Please, do not push the button. You have no idea what it.
What button was that? Oh. Clean up in aisle 3.
Nut.
I fucking I found that GIF, I found that MP4 on Twitter, and I fucking love it to death. It's the funniest shit to me. It's the Starkey piss obliteration fans. There is so much about that GIF that I fucking that video that I fucking love. I like to imagine that, yeah, he is just annihilated with a stream of urine from those 4 people walking up to him. He never stood a chance. Gone, reduced to atoms. Oh. The yellow incident. Oh my god. I need to find also more haunted videos on the internet so I can add more. Because we actually did add a couple, and I think there's still a few we haven't seen. I wonder. I mean, they might have liked it. There's a Twitter account that makes some frustrating tweets. I say to myself, you post feet pics for free. I don't think anyone here is on here for your opinions. Oh, the piss talk right on schedule. I hate that that's a stream bit now. Is the inevitability of piss discussion on the stream. Between Janice pissing, piss Christ, and now the Janice pissing, piss Christ, piss Queen, and the pissman. There's too much piss on the stream. I have to de-urinate it. The pissman. Time to reset the talking about piss on stream. It has been 1 day since Starkey talked about piss on stream. Oh god. I didn't release them. I think Dirksen did. Someone released the pissman with the button press. There's a reason that button was supposed to be pressed. Shout out to the time where we had to explain to Papa what water sports was. Because that was the full-on conversation. That was before I was a mod for Papa. Every time you flip it to 1, it just goes back to 0 automatically. Huh? Yeah. We had to fucking explain to Papa. Nadybeak was in Papa's chat, and Nady was like, was making some joke about like doing Papa like water sports with Papa, and Papa was like, yeah, like no, I love water sports, and Nady was just leaning to the joke, and at some point chat was like, Papa, no, Papa, you don't understand. And and this is before I was a mod. I was just like, Papa, just look it up on Urban Dictionary. It will tell you on Urban Dictionary. You don't have to trust me. And Nadie was just like, okay, like joined the fucking call and was like, water sports is when you're peed on for a kink. And Papa just refused to believe them. He thought it was water polo. 1000% he thought it was water polo. How is he doing this every time? Welcome on in, Golden. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Let me go and give a shout out for Golden Toast. My understanding, based on like my interactions with Mari and Papa is not. It's not an axe. It's not like, you know. It's not a Oh wow, the Twitch API is fucking dying. It's not intentional, but Papa is just the kind of guy who like hasn't really. There are certain like. There are certain things that you would expect adults to know about, but that like you find out as like a kid, you know? It's like if someone if someone went their entire life without like really thinking about or exploring sex, which makes sense because I believe Papa is also like on the A spectrum, being demi. So he hasn't really put much. He didn't have the time, resources, or like, you know, desire to really explore those aspects, and so he just never did. And now as an adult, he's got a lot of learning to do. Those are just the cream pie incident. Wait, what was the cream pie incident? I don't remember that. I remember the protein where we'd be like, Papa, when someone's, if your friend is joking about giving you some of his protein, he's talking about his cum. Those are just big kids. I don't believe adults exist. Adults are just kids who are good enough at lying that they know what they're doing, that they get by. Papa puts the something in himbo. I can find the YouTube video. Oh god. There's a perfect clip of cream pie. Oh god. Well, I guess he's like talking about like, oh, he would love a cream pie. I never understood what a cream pie was for the longest time. I'm still not entirely sure. I'm assuming it's just when like when the guy finishes on the face, right? Gotta love casual fishing and sex talk. No, the dude stays inside. Okay, that makes sense. I would consider that more cream filling than the cream pie. The Twinkie. Remember, if a girl ever says that she wants to be your Twinkie, that implies that she wants at least 3 holes filled, as a properly filled Twinkie has at least 3 holes full of cream. Can I send you the links, or do you want me to DM it to it? I'm probably not gonna watch it on stream, but I can imagine the jelly donut, the eclair. Oh, there's another one. There's a better one here. Lady locks, lady fingers. There we go. Group viewing on Starkey's Discord. I mean, hey, if y'all want to, the general's open to everyone. Like, feel free to use that however you like. Okay, just sent you a DM on there. That's a lot of fish in there. When you're with the 14-year-olds, you don't have to worry about one hole getting filled more than the others. Uh-oh. I mean, just as long as like y'all are behaving. If I get reports that someone's like just be excellent to each other. That's like all I really ask. It's like, be honest if something's bothering you, and be respectful if someone expresses that they're being made to feel uncomfortable. A lot of rules just kind of boil down to that. Just boil down to let people be comfortable. I love that Nadie emote. It's a good one. Nadie Looker is spectacular. The true circle jerk. Oh my god. The safe word is harder, daddy. Oh my god. You see, you gotta pick a safe word that you can that's understandable with something in your mouth. That's why pineapple does such a good job. I guarantee at least one of you tried to say pineapple while your fist was stuffed in your mouth. This is a call out post. I use when people. I mean, fuck. Why would you put pineapple in your mouth? I've warmed up the pineapple slowly. It's still not my favorite fruit by any means. But I no longer think it's pineapple's overrated in my opinion. Is like the fundamental thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, pineapple's the best fruit. It's the best fruit. It's great. There's nothing that even matches pineapple." But like, I don't know. I think if I'm being honest, I would put pineapple. It's like a B or C tier fruit. It's like good occasionally, but I'm not gonna, it's not gonna be a major part of my diet. Fine, then you're not getting my pineapple tarts. That actually does sound quite good. I do love pineapple in baked dishes is S tier. Pineapple as a fruit just on its own is like, eh. I can pass it. I like apples personally, but I always have that weird moment when I try to eat an apple and I start gagging. I don't know why. Probably texture thing. Astral, Nady actually has something similar, where they have like I think the term is ARFID. It's basically like a food avoidance disorder. And for them, it's apples. They cannot stand the texture of apples. Apples are great in like a baked dish. Apple pie is my jam. Apple is like I would put hard at B tier because it's like it's like the most default fruit. And actually, oh damn, I was actually diagnosed with that recently. It doesn't surprise me. It's one of those things where it aligns up honestly a lot of times with neurodivergence, which is also very common in the furry community. I avoid sausage breakfast or meat for breakfast, just blech. I like some meat with my breakfast. Admittedly, I usually go for the sweeter stuff. Although there's this cafe I go to. Strawberries and cherries are S tier for me. Exactly, fucking exactly. The same brain wavelength. Cherries are my all-time favorite fruit. I say that. Cherries are on average my favorite. I think the best mango beats the best cherry, but mangoes are so hit or miss that like I would rather have a cherry just because it's consistently good. Because like a bad mango makes me want to die, but a great mango is like is just like a god's delight to earth. Starkey likes meat for breakfast. I got distracted from the top talking. Plums are also an S tier. Yeah, well, plums are also just big cherries. Like that's just what a plum is. Not to get like overly personal, but it's plagued my life a bit. It's something I always had a suspicion about, but I only never knew it was until I got to go diagnose I have a mixed relationship with food. That's entirely understandable. There's this brunch place. There's this brunch cafe place, and they do a special take on an eggs Benedict that's so fucking good. I get it every time I go there. It's like cornbread, bacon, avocado, and then poached eggs in a hollandaise sauce, and it's so fucking good. But yeah, usually I do like sweet stuff for breakfast. I love breakfast food, but I just don't get it that often. Egg Benedict's are the bomb. I've never had a proper just eggs Benedict. I might need to raise my standards. To be fair, I love breakfast food, but I also never want to make breakfast food for myself because I'm either making it in advance or the fishing is something's happening with fishing. Oh, I also like having pancakes, but only the pancakes are like really good or soft. Okay. I'm gonna lay out what might be a controversial opinion. I think pancakes are better than waffles. Because you guys have time for breakfast. I'm jealous. I don't normally, which is why I love breakfast food so much, because I can rarely have it. A good crab cake Benedict is life. That sounds fucking amazing. If someone promised to pay everything I wanted, I would kill for them. That's what I mean. But maybe they deserve that level of loyalty. Fuck French toast. Ain't that controversial? I've actually never had a preference. What is wrong with you? Okay. I'll be honest. In the three-way battle between pancakes, waffles, and French toast for me is decidedly in third place. It's almost never worth it. Admittedly, there is, because you can fill a French toast, but you can also fill a pancake or fill a waffle. And I think I like the texture of waffle and pancakes more. Cause like, I don't know, something about the texture of like French toast just don't vibe with me like the other two do. But yeah, I definitely prefer pancakes. If only just because of the amount of sins that have been committed with waffle irons. Clearly adults, like we as a society have not come far enough. Oh, follow up, maybe the follow up and Bloodshot. I really appreciate it. Unfollowing, unloving, and erasing my dreams of meeting you in my brain. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Golden. Of how soft and crunchy they can be and how sweet they are. Like, most things are sweet, I swear. It's 6 years working at a breakfast restaurant. I can't do pancakes or waffles anymore. That is entirely understandable. But like, watching all those TikToks that Papa watches of like people fucking doing awful shit with waffle irons. Welcome on in, glad to have you here. It's convinced me, we as a society have not advanced to the point where we can be trusted with waffle irons. We can't be trusted. Clearly they are too advanced and too difficult for people to understand how to use a fucking waffle iron. Because people keep putting goddamn steaks and donuts and eggs in waffle irons. Like, this is, like, I think that's also part of, like, why I'm, like, on waffle irons. It's because it's, like, and, like, these two things might cancel out, but I'm also, like, who the fuck is going to use a waffle iron for anything other than a waffle? Like, if you're, to make waffles, you need to have a waffle iron. But, like, that is a one, like a one-use appliance for something that isn't a staple food. Like I have a rice cooker and I have a toaster, which are both one-use appliances that they make rice and they cook baked products respectively. But those are also staple parts of a diet. You guys know if you wirelessly charge your iPhone if you put in the waffle iron. Okay. No, but actually we need to start this joke. That's fucking amazing. Use this fucking skillet for steaks too. And donuts aren't the worst things, for sure. There's definitely worse things you can put in a waffle iron. But you're ruining the fucking donut. Like, part of the donut experience is that you have this very, very light, soft, like, fluffy, sweet thing. And if you stick it in a fucking waffle iron, it's like, well, you're just what are you doing? Why are you doing this? But like, I'm not gonna buy a fucking waffle iron because I'm not gonna buy a waffle iron to make waffles. I'm just gonna make pancakes because they're the same thing. Pancakes are slightly softer, which like makes them basically like syrup sponges as opposed to like the syrup capsules that waffles have. And it doesn't cost me like $100 to get a fucking pancake press. That shit doesn't exist. You just use a pan like a civilized adult. So anyways, this is my rant about why waffles are overrated. It's been a bit since we've had like a food rant on this stream. But definitely though, like, I feel like waffle irons have to be the most abused appliance. What's something the music channel you might like? Is it the "Do you like waffles? No, I like waffles." Like that ancient video. It's an old meme, but it checks out. But But yeah, wait, my brain. Nope, better. Oh god, hold up. How long is it? I'm looking. We're looking. Oh lord, we looking. Oh, Stronger Than You remixed into an anime opening. Finally settled in. Welcome on in, Atomica. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Be a real queen and make palatchinka? The thin crepe-like variety of pancake. Oh, that does sound good. I like crepes. Unfortunately, crepes are also a pain to make. As much as I love breakfast food, my usual breakfast is literally like a breakfast shake and coffee.
Rats. Where rats? Where the rats?
I bet when Starkey was getting older, his parents would say he grows up so fast.
Welcome on into Lobster Dog. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. It's thin. You can put anything in it. Oh, I love the fact that crepes can be both savory and sweet. But yeah, welcome on into Lobster Dog. Glad to have you here. We were talking about breakfast foods. And the fact that I just don't eat breakfast, and the fact that waffles are overrated. I'm trying to think of like there's a lot of dishes out there that I think are kind of like overrated. As we're getting controversial opinions out. I will say, if there's one ingredient, you know, this is a drum I've beaten a couple of times. I don't get bell peppers. I don't understand them. They're okay. They're not great. I would rather, like, they make any dish worse. I've yet to find a dish where I'm like, oh, the bell pepper, this dish is significantly improved by bell pepper. It's always like either neutral or like the bell pepper just takes over everything. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I have a weird like susceptibility for bell pepper. Like I have a weird susceptibility for mustard. Crepes filled with white cheese and jam are super tasty. That does sound pretty good. Like, ooh, like a brie. I don't want to say a brie. For me, it's bries. Brie is always like a very very foot smell cheese. Grapes filled with white, but stuffed peppers. Okay. I see you, but I raise you. Instead of bell peppers, use a poblano. Stop smelling feet. Over here, we put meat, rice, and tomato sauce and bell peppers and bake them. Yeah, that's a stuffed pepper. We have that here in the States too. I'm just not sold on it. I would rather just do like a proper like poblano, like a filled poblano, or like chile relleno, which is a Mexican preparation where they use a slightly more. It's the flavor. Moving on, no. It's the flavor of bell pepper that gets to me. For whatever reason, specifically bell pepper. Because it's not there's never another pepper where I taste it and I'm like, ew, that's gross. It's something about the sweetness of bell pepper that fucks with me. When a restaurant I went to had this dish with bell pepper, zucchini, and other stuff, and a tomato sauce baked with cheese on top, pretty good. That sounds like a ratatouille. I've actually made ratatouille. It was alright. I love raw bell peppers with white cheese. What kind of white cheese are y'all using? Like, is it like a feta? Is it like a goat? Is it crumbly, soft? Oh yeah, I can't get behind brie. I'm not huge on brie. For whatever, it's a combination of the very, very soft texture of brie and the foot smell of brie that I can't get over. Because, like, I don't mind the foot smell of cheese. Like, I love Parmesan, and that shit smells awful. Was a buffet situation, didn't know the dish. Or... Oh, okay. Yeah, bell pepper, zucchini, and other stuff in tomato sauce. That sounds like a ratatouille. Although ratatouille, I think, traditionally has, like, an eggplant. Am I weird for not being a big fan of bell pepper? No, I don't think so. I'm not a big fan of bell pepper either, but I guess maybe I'm also weird. Not gonna lie, I'm not really a cheese guy. It depends on the cheese. I thought you were saying I love feet, so I looked up so fast. No, I hate. What are you, Golden, are you okay? We call it Cyrene or brine cheese. Ooh, that does sound good. There's this one cheese at oh, it was Fogo de Chao, which is a Brazilian. I'm not okay. That's a mood. It's a Brazilian steakhouse. They have like a Brazilian cheese that was super. They just like threw it on the grill, cooked it a little bit, and then coated it with a honey sauce, and it was so fucking good. I need to find that cheese because it actually would make an ideal breakfast. Is just to be able to throw that into a pan, cook it up a little bit, and then throw like some honey on it or whatever. Because it was a heavy cheese. That shit stuck in your. It shit was sticking in your stomach. Star Platinum holding my mouth shut so I don't respond. Respond with what? Are you gonna say something sussy? Mayhaps. Well, let's see what all the fishing. How do I? Oh, huh. All right, we have our fish. Let's see if we can sell them anywhere. It's been like 3 days. You can stay hungry. Let's see how much all of our fishing was worth. Brochure. That's it's not the best, but you know I was hoping for at least 4 digits, but 600's not bad. Give us the sus, Gus. Yeah, go off. You're talking about cottage cheese and crepes with jam. I'm not sold on cottage cheese. Cottage cheese just depresses me. If I'm gonna do a cottage cheese, I'm just gonna get like a ricotta or something. Like, you know, something like a ricotta, like they're just better cheeses for that kind of task. Oh, I just realized this is the fish bucket. This bucket only holds fish. This bucket does not hold money. I mean, some people like that smell. What smell? The smell of feet?
Sure, I'm hungry.
Don't worry, Silken. We know people. How's your father? Etc. Etc. Where the fuck did my money go? Oh, here it is. Wait, that likes putting grapes in his cottage cheese. Dang, when you got a money bucket. Good question. I gotta get that money bucket. That mucket. How much is it for the 2 of you? Ah, fuck me.
The deeper you dig, the better the resources.
Do I have to fucking filter out the water now? What is this? What is this? This is heresy. Like I said, I don't know if this is the same I had in mind. I used Google to check English name of the particular cheese, and I can't guarantee it was correct. That's understandable. Is there a coom bucket? There is no coom bucket. The coom bucket does not exist. Stop trying to find the coom bucket. All right, we're gonna do some more fishing. We're just gonna be here fishing for like a couple of hours. And you know what? I'm kind of here for it. A bucket for all the shy boy milk. 0 out of 10 game. No coom bucket. Okay, hopefully it should just drop here. I'll also have to keep an eye out for when Cider goes live. So we're going to be raiding into Cider. Because Cider has been trying to get me to be there for his next Paper Mario stream. Because he wants me to do the voices. So we're doing that. So we will be cutting the stream a little bit shorter than usual. Cider just went live. Oh, excellent. Let me go ahead and you know what? Let's go and just catch one more fish. Fuck it. They even work in a menu. Actually, let me go ahead and check to make sure I'm not being jebaited by Silken. Let's see. We're looking for specifically a Cider Martin. Ah, yes. Okay, Cider is live. Excellent. Well, anyways, thank you. We go ahead and sorry about the shorter stream, but this has been a long time in the planning, so we have needed to make an appearance on Cider stream. So anyways, thank you everyone who just joined us tonight. For those who do not know, I'm Starkymorph, Big A Curling Internet, variety streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. What motivation would I have to lie, Starky? I don't know. To debate me. Thank you for streaming. Oh, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you all had a good time. Those just joining tonight, I'm Starkymorph, Big A Curling Internet, variety streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST, mostly playing indie games like the one today. But however, recently expanding to Nintendo, VR from software sort of games have an interest in me. Thanks, it was fun. I'm glad. Normally I go an hour past this point, but we will be raiding to a friend, and I will be on his stream to do silly voices for Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. So stick around if you like to hear me do something approaching voice acting. I have a Twitter if you like to stay up to date with this. Oh wait, raid message. Let's go with drum solo or whatever emotes you happen to have. Fishing raid. That's what we did. We basically fished the entire time. We're going to Cider Martin. I almost mixed up everything on the stream. I have a Twitter if you like to catch up, if you like to stay to date with the stream, including what I'll be playing, what I'll be going live, what I'll be doing. I just shouted out Twitter. I'm so tired apparently. Raid message, finish fishing raid. There we go. So go give me a follow there, as much as that platform is falling to pieces. I have a YouTube if you like to catch up on the VODs. Go ahead and see what's going on over there. I have a TikTok if you like to see some more edited content made by Michio, who's my editor, a very, very amazing guy. Did a great job. New TikTok out on Thursday to complete the saga of cats committing crimes and then deserving to be punished. And then I have a Discord if you like to hop in there to see how the Sweet Beans see the content of the Sweet Beans post. They forgot the OnlyFans link. We don't have the OnlyFans yet. I have to hit partner first. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. It means the world. And let's go raid into Cider, who's a very, very sweet bean. And yeah, I'll be vibing out on his stream. All right, love y'all.